Certain adaptogens they lean towards being used with, for example, the nervous system. You don't know exactly what's wrong, it's your nerves. And so there are adaptogens that lean towards that. I had already mentioned wild milky oats, which tends to nourish the nervous system. And that's one of the qualifications for being labeled an adaptogen, which it sounds funny. I want to say counterintuitive, but that's not exactly it. In that it has to have no overt effect. So, like for example, you take a decongestant herb, I don't know, Mormon tea, and your sinuses dry up. But you take an adaptogen and you're not going to feel an obvious effect because it works at a deeper level. It's looking for the root of the problem, something like Ganoderma, which is reishi mushroom. It doesn't have, you don't take it and say, oh my goodness, I feel my blood pressure lowering or I feel my brain fog going away. It's very subtle. It's working at a deeper level and over time, and not that much time. You'll feel something within a week. You'll just feel a sense of well being, a sense of, maybe I should try that new recipe. It just gives you a little, I don't know, just a little push towards wellness, and then it continues on in that vein. Ashwagandha is very popular right now, and I've avoided like going and reading how it's being used because ashwagandha is really something that adds resilience, stamina. It strengthens the body. So I'm not really sure how it's being pushed, but I see it everywhere. I see, and people are coming more in line with adaptogens lately. And I think they're a very powerful way to use herbs. I think part of the danger emerges with trying to use them in an allopathic way. And by allopathic, like more conventional medicine, like you're saying, oh, what do you have for a sore throat? You want to use it like an antibiotic, or you want to use it to lower blood pressure, or you're using it like a drug. And what we're doing is we're using it to treat a symptom. And herbalism is that's not the approach that we take with herbalism. With herbalism, we're looking for the root of the problem, we're looking for the imbalance, and we're addressing that. For example, again with the decongestant, to just dry up the secretions isn't really healing the problem. That's more an over the counter decongestant. Like, why do you have that? What's going on? And using an herb in that manner. But you asked about using an herb too much. So I think it comes out of that. I think it comes out of trying to keep hammering away at a particular symptom rather than pulling back and looking at the whole complex and seeing what it is that's missing.